Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back. Welcome if you are new. I am here for the YouTube video. So if you can't tell by the amazing new shirt I bought, I will be talking about Scream 6 with, of course, spoilers. So if you have not seen it, I recommend you stop right now and go watch it. And if you have seen it, then keep watching. But it's just me right here. And let's just get started.
It's for you.
Strange that you and I have never spoken on the phone. This is long overdue.
What is this place?
A shrine.
Did you miss me?
He's gonna keep coming after us. Maybe he gets to win this time. We've got to lure him in. Maybe execute him.
Scream.
I hear you're a horror fan.
It's been said.
Everywhere Friday.
So first thing I want to point out is that I got this shirt for the movie, and I also got this sweatshirt because you know theaters get cold. And not kidding, my theater was freaking freezing. Like we had to bring in a blanket because it was just that cold. So like I was being scared, I was also shivering my butt off. So good thing I bought this sweatshirt. But it's this. It says "Call Me," and then the back says "Ghost-Faced Lives." I did see it on opening day with my mother because, well, yeah. So yeah, but we got this poster that they were handing out that were for free, so that was pretty cool. I'm excited to go and hang it up, which I will soon. But the movie was really good. I was also in like these D-box seats. You know what it is? It kind of like moves to like the movie. So I really liked how they did that, and I just thought I just added to the movie, you know? Yeah, so, 4 survivors of the Ghostface murders leave Roswell behind for a fresh start in New York City. However, they soon find themselves in a fight for their life when the new killer embraces on a bloody rampage. So this Ghostface has been brutal in this, like, ruthless, like, this is like one of the most brutal Ghostface movies to ever be out there. Like, just really, really brutal, honestly. So I just wanted to know that, like, and also, like, the mask, like especially like Billy's mask, because it was, like, super, like, old, was really creepy, like, I don't know, he was just very creepy, honestly. So we have Melissa Barrera, who plays Sam, and she was phenomenal in this. Like, we didn't like her in 5, she definitely did, like, a better job. I feel like her character development was really good. But she also plays in case you care, Bed Rest and Keep Breathing, which are 2022 new movies, so yeah. And of course we have Jenna Ortega, which everyone knows her, plays in Wednesday or Stuck in the Middle. She also played in season 2 of You, played in other movies too, like she played in X. She just played in so much stuff, so yeah. And then we have Mason Gooding. He played in Let Snow, the Netflix movie, and then Moonshot, which I have not seen that, but I've heard good reviews. And then, of course, we have Jasmine Savoy Brown, who plays Mindy, and she played in Yellow Jackets and Always a Bridesmaid, which I have not seen those. So, yeah. But, yeah, I think the core 4. Just, I feel like there's been way too much to explain every new character. But we also have new characters. We have Annika, we have Quinn, and we have Ethan and Nick in the apartment because they're at like college. And I wish we've gotten like some college scenes, kind of like Scream 2, but like there was like no college scenes like whatsoever. Like it was just them in an apartment, like nothing else. And then of course Sam was just there like to protect Tara. And of course Sam was like with the therapist explaining like the darkness about like her being Billy's child, and then she explained that when she killed Richie it felt right, and of course like the therapist gets like what the heck. But the opening kill was amazing. My second favorite, I mean it can't be the opening kill in like Scream 1, but it was like the fact that like Samara's character like was supposed to go on a Tinder date, and of course like people date online now, and then it was like her student, and he was just mad because she gave him a bad grade. And it was just the fact that like he killed her, and the whole "now I see red" line, that was really cool. And then the fact that like usually like kills does like the one liner and then goes straight to the like the opening scene or whatever. But then it goes and it takes off his like mask, and you find out it's Jason, who played in the Spider movies with Tom Holland. You know, so I feel like that was just really interesting how they did that. And you find out that like him and like I'm gonna guess his like boyfriend or whatever, like was supposed to kill Sam and Tara to like finish Reggie's movie, but then Ghostface like actually kills him. And the way like it was actually pretty cool how they did it. Like they did like a phone call, and then he opened the fridge and saw like the boyfriend's dead body. And then the guy's like, "What about the movie?" And then the Ghostface like, "I don't give enough about movies." I feel like that was really cool. And then the music to it. And I can't remember if it cut straight to the Halloween party or if it cut straight to therapist session. I feel like the Halloween party was interesting to watch, and it had like Mindy with her girlfriend Annika talking about, and she's like, aren't you scared the last Halloween, like the last party you were at, you got the moon? And she's like, I think of it as lightning, like it can't happen to the same person twice. And then like she's about to go, well, oh my gosh, Tara is about to go with a guy, and they're like, no, and then he kind of becomes like a jerk or whatever, and then like Sam comes up and then kicks him, like chases him in the balls, and then it had, they just, I feel like the movie was just really, really interesting. I liked Sam's character development, I liked Tara's development, and how like she was actually like her own person, and she was like wasn't just a sidekick, she was also like her own character, you know. And then the whole scene like in the bodega, like the store, was like really, really like intense, and I didn't expect it to happen as soon as it did. And then like when like they left like the like the ghost mask at each scene from each Ghostface killer, that was super cool. And then like when Kirby came in, I loved that. Like I loved Kirby, like she was just so awesome, and I like how she explained like how she lived, like she like died for a minute when she came back, and like that's why she became a police officer, like the FBI, because she like wanted to help people or whatever. And then we have Gail, and I don't like her character dynamic because it Scream 5, you can tell she kind of like regrets right in the books or whatever, and feels bad. And she like tells Amber and Richie, I'm not gonna write a book on this, you're just gonna die in this house, whatever. And then she goes and writes a book on it. So it's just really annoying. I love the New York atmosphere. I really want them to make another one in New York, but at the same time, like, I feel like if they're gonna make like an epic finale, it should be back in Woodsboro or whatever. But like, I don't want them to make multiple movies. Like with Friday the 13th, they make like a whole bunch of movies. Like, not even Elm Street, there's just a lot of movies, so it kind of just like ruins the like original plot or whatever. And it just adds like a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff, you know. So I just hope they don't do that. I feel like sadly Sydney or Nave wasn't in it, but I felt like it gave the other characters room to grow and like become like the new Sydney and stuff. So I feel like it wasn't like, to me, I didn't really miss Nave and everything. That's like the ladder scene, like the like climbing like between like the two buildings, that was gut-wrenching. Like I was like, oh my gosh. And like Annika, like she got further than I ever would have if I was on that. Like that's just so scary, like them trying to do that, especially with like Ghostface behind them, you know. I just thought the whole movie was awesome. And then like Gail's chase scene, that was good. I wish it wasn't like a lot of it wasn't shown in the trailer because it felt like it was. But of course, Gail gets a call from Ghostface, and then like there's like a pause, and Ghostface is like, "So, what do you want to talk about?" And I was really hoping that Gail would be like, "What's your favorite scary movie?" I feel like that would have been really cool, and everything. And of course, like Gail survives, and I was like kind of hoping that she would, but like I feel like they left too many characters alive. You know, like I feel like in the first one, okay, they left them alive because they're gonna make a second one, but I feel like I understand like they're like the core four, and like of course like Sydney, Dewey, and Gail, like they never died like the other ones, but I'm just thinking like they can't just not kill any of the returning characters. Like they can't just bring back like they can't just bring in new characters just to kill them. Like I would love, like as much as I would hate for Gail or someone to die, I feel like they should have like Chad. I would have hated to see him die, especially like after like him and Taylor finally like make a connection. But it's like the kid literally was stabbed like Swiss cheese. There's no way he could have lived that. I guess like it's supposed to be like a new Dewey or whatever. But it's just like the plot holes, I guess, with that. And then I do think like the double knife swipe, that was cool. And then, like the subway scene, I like that. A lot of it was shown in the trailers. I feel like those like scenes, the trailer just showed a lot, honestly. And then the final scene when you find out that like Quinn and Ethan were the killer, and so it's like Detective Bailey. I kind of guessed that Quinn was a killer just because you didn't actually see her die. Like you just kind of like in Velma and like Scream 3. And then when she brought up her brother, I kind of like interpreted that the brother was going to be like one of the past girl faces. I didn't know it was going to be Richie. And then like Ethan, like he just, I feel like I don't think he did like any of the kills, honestly. I feel like Detective Bailey and Gwen did half the kills. Anything else I want to talk about? I like the when Mandy and Kirby were talking about the about like movies and stuff, and then Kirby brings up like that's the TV that killed Stu Monker, and Mindy's like, if you believe he's actually dead, which I feel like he has to be dead. I mean, like a 100 was on TV, fell on his head, and he was like bleeding half to death. Like there's no way he would have survived that. And I feel like Mindy was way too okay with like running up to Chad and everything after just being stabbed and almost about to die. You know? There were a lot of Easter eggs, like callbacks to like the other Scream movies, which I really liked. Because it seems like all they do is mention Billy and Stu and mention Billy and Stu, and it's like it's kind of annoying. So I feel like just talking about like the other girls' faces, that was cool too, and like then like leaving the other like Ghostface mask thing, like the what's it called? You know what I'm talking about, like the shrine. Like I feel like that place was cool, and then I feel like Tara and Sam like kind of like carried, and like how like Sam like went into like Billy's costume and they killed Dr. Bailey, kind of like, no, I don't want to say Dr. Bailey, I mean Detective Bailey, and everything, kind of like what Sydney did in Scream 1, and then like how Tara like shoved like the knife down Ethan's throat. That was intense. But and then when like after like Tara killed Ethan, and then Sam was like to Quinn, now you're down 2 brothers. So I feel like the movie was really good, really intense. I love the whole New York setting. I like the songs. I like the In My Head and then They're Still Alive by Demi Lovato. I thought it was really good. I like how they still like talked about Dewey and everything. And we loved Gail, and like I just feel like they just kind of like ruined her character by like it felt like she really had like a big development between 1 and 5, and it felt like, oh, she just didn't care anymore like in 6. I don't know, but I feel like it was really good. I do like it. They do have a pre-order for you able like to like buy the movie or whatever, but like there isn't like an actual ship date yet. Like the ship date is like November 3rd, 2015. Of course, that's not like right, but I did pre-order it because it had like $14 off, so I was like, that's a deal. But yeah, I'm excited to watch it again. I would love to watch it again in theaters. Like it was just so good. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I feel like if you have the chance, I do recommend you watch it in theaters. I don't really say that much. I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter. But I feel like the theater experience just made it even better. Oh, and the post-credit scene. Oh my gosh. The whole thing where like everyone's like, oh, it's post-credit scene, it's a cameo. Oh, Stu's alive, it's gonna be Stu. And the post-credit scene was like, see like Minnie's explaining like all like the like rules in the new franchise, and then it goes, you don't always have to have a post-credit scene. Like it was so funny, I couldn't even be mad. And you could tell like the people behind me were mad, but I was like, I thought it was just funny and everything, like how they did that. And yeah, I thought it was a good movie, honestly. I keep playing with my hair, I'm sorry. I know, it's annoying. Like, it's annoying to me too, but I still do it. I give it a 9.5 out of 10, and then I give it 5 out of 5 stars. So, I did make 2 TikTok videos, ranking of the opening kills, and then ranking of the next game franchise. If you guys want to see that. And then, which my social medias, it doesn't have, like, the sticker for it. But if you just go down my description below, it does have a link to all my social medias and everything, if you want to do that. But yeah, so I'm going to talk about who I think killed who. I don't think Ethan killed anyone, honestly. Like I feel like the first one, which I want to know, like, Jason, how did the cops know that Jason was the one to kill Tamara Weaven's character? Like, I just want to know that. But I feel like Detective Bailey was the one to kill Jason because, 1, super strong, and 2, it was just like, this seemed like Ethan and, well, Ethan was at the party, and then Quinn was back at the apartment, probably getting the ID for him to, like, I don't know. And then the store scene definitely would have been Detective Bailey. Like, I feel like definitely, like, just seeing it a lot stronger and able to, like, the way that he was able to handle the gun. And, like, I feel like Quinn and Ethan's character were, like, too little. They wouldn't have been able to, whatever. And then, of course, the ladder scene, it was Detective Bailey. Like, Quinn, of course, was playing dead. And then Ethan was at Econ because he had to have an actual alibi. Because he said that his alibi checked out. And then, of course, Quinn attacked Gail. She admitted to it. And then Quinn attacked Mindy in the bus because she admitted to it. And then I feel like Detective Bailey was the one to kill the therapist. Because I do not think that Quinn and Ethan were that strong to be able to pick the therapist up the way that he did. So, yeah. I think that's all the kills. Yeah. I think, I don't know, but I just thought it was a really good movie. I would watch it again. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next week.